Tourism Committee, April 16th. Today we have 3 bills that we'll discuss. Clerk, if you would, please go ahead and call the roll.
Representative Webb.
Here.
Representative Shaver. Here. Representative Hollis. Representative Treadway.
Here.
Representative Brown. Representative Harbison. Representative Morris. Representative Holt Jones. Here. Representative Rafferty. Representative Robertson.
Here.
Representative Cloud.
Here.
You have one.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. Also, just a quick reminder, please, if you're in the audience, remember to silence your cell phones at this time. But our first bill up is SB 253 by Senator Chastain. So you are recognized, sir. Good to have you this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Member Senate Bill 253 establishes the Alabama Workforce Pathway. And just a bit of context into why this is important for us. In 2021, we had 49,000 students graduate from our high schools in Alabama. 45% of those students had no post-secondary or no higher education training. Just think about that, 45%. So basically, we're giving these kids a high school diploma, pat on the back and saying, good luck with your minimum wage job. What this bill will allow are for those students who fall into that category to earn a diploma with a pathway. They'll take 2 less math and 2 less science courses, and it will be replaced by career tech education courses that will allow them the pathway forward once they move out of high school into the workforce. So, you know, we're going to move the labor participation deal. Let's do with these young folks that want to go to work. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Members, we have any questions? We actually have, I failed to mention, Dr. Eric Mackey, our state superintendent, is here, who is in favor of the bill and will also be more than happy to answer any questions that we have.
Mr. Chairman, I think this is an outstanding piece of legislation. It's going to help a lot of people. I make a motion to give this bill favorable. Second.
All right, I have a motion by Representative Brown, a second by Representative Treadway. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposition? You, sir, have received a favorable report on SB 253, and thank you. I think it's time that we start thinking outside the box in education. This is something that we need to do. So I applaud you in your efforts in bringing this bill, and look forward to voting for it on the floor. Thank you. All right, next up is SB 275. We'll call that up. Senator Melson, certainly glad to have you with us today.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good to be here. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. Good to see my backup, too.
We'd rather have you, but it.
This bill just clarifies that Ag Authority bill I passed in 2017. There was some question about T3 ventures that you public-private ventures that where the revenue could be spent. We got an AG's opinion, and it can only be spent for certain things. This allows it to be spent for debt and other things that might come up in the future. So that's all this did, was clarify the previous Ag Authority bill as far as what a public-private partnership could be the money to be spent for. I don't have any questions.
Members, do we have any questions for Senator Melson? Representative Treadway?
Motion for favorable report.
All right, we have a. Yeah, we've got, it's the proper time. Representative Treadway has made the motion. Representative Brown has seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposition? SB 275 has a favorable report. Thank you. Thank you, Senator. Good to see you. Come back and visit, so.
We treat the senators real well now.
That's exactly right. Remember that.
Take note of it.
Okay, our last bill on the agenda today is HB 417 by Representative Danny Crawford. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill is with the Alabama Farm Center that they're developing on the Hallmark property just north of International Highway 65, a beautiful red barn and white fence area of the house. It sets up an authority called Agricultural Exhibition Center Corporation, and they will operate construct, build, and operate that farm center. And the work, the things that are inside the bill tells how all that's done, very similar to what Central Medicine has done over Marley. And I haven't been doing that.
Yeah, members, if you have any questions for Representative Crawford regarding the bill, I do apologize. I came in with a late amendment. You do have a copy of that amendment. It basically adds one thing to the end of the bill, and it says, Representative Schaefer, I think, will offer the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. On the last page, and I think all the members have a copy, it just adds that the center of the corporation would be subject to audit every 2 years by the public examiners.
You've heard the amendment?
That's a good amendment.
That's a friendly amendment. So all those in favor of the adoption of the amendment, aye?
Aye.
Opposition? The amendment has been adopted. Now we're back on the bill. Any questions further for Representative Dan Crawford? Representative Tressler, you're
I
recognized.
really got a comment. This is a shot in the arm for North Jefferson County. This is a huge project for land that's actually just been sitting there. It's gonna bring all kinds of development. Not only that, sewer trunk down 31, which is very important for the area. So I appreciate the bill and all the work that's went into this. And at the proper time, I'm making a motion to take it forward.
Any further questions? We have a motion. Second by Representative Robertson. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? The ayes have it. And HB, as amended, HB 417 has been adopted. Thank you, Mr. Chair. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. All right, we are adjourned. Thank you, and thank you, audience members.